Hey guys, shoot, might have to adjust that a little bit better there. I don't know how well that is, but I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about something today, about being on the purpose man to man talk. All right, because I see a lot of guys they have issues with different aspects of life, from women to money to what they want to do, how they want to do certain things. They feel like you got a glass ceiling over your head that's keeping you from going up, and that glass ceiling is basically is messing up your life, right? And initially, this is you, all right. Just trying to give some type of drawing. This is the glass ceiling, all right. And this on this other side of this glass, this is fun, money, women, cars, right? Stuff like that. You know, trips, right? But you want to get here, right? You want to get here, but this glass ceiling, no matter if you go this way, it's not allowing you in. No matter if you go this way, it's not allowing you in. All right, and what happens is you start thinking about the lack of, okay? So you're thinking about these things constantly, but what you're thinking of is the lack of, all right? And what happens is once you start to think of having a lack of something, then you putting that emotion out there, all right, through the law of attraction. And that's the thing that a lot of people do not take in consideration is the law of attraction, all right? So, in order for anyone, you, I, anyone, to get past this, is we have to think abundantly, right? I want you to think about this now. Abundantly, thinking abundant, living abundant as a man is our main thing, all right? Because if we don't live abundantly, like if we don't like think extravagantly, if we don't think, how abundantly, what it's gonna do is gonna be a turnoff for most areas in life. And women can tell you firsthand if a guy is thirsty. So I'm gonna give you an example. Dating, right? So initially you may be looking for a girl or woman or something, right? If you're texting just one girl, and it's not gonna be hard for that girl to tell that you're just texting one girl. You're living in scarcity, all right? If you're just texting one, all right. Now you live in abundant when you texting many. Girls do it all the time. Girls doesn't just text one guy. They text many guys. Initially because they're thinking abundantly. And initially, if you're thinking, well, I'm gonna just settle for this one because if I can't get her, I can't get the next one, and things of that nature. Then you're thinking the lack of. Now, what you have to do is you have to start to think abundantly, like I'll text her whenever I feel like it. I'll do this whenever I feel like it. If she gonna screw it, I don't care. So what? Just another one. Just another one. That's what you got to live your life as. That's what you got to think as. That's what you got to perceive as. And that's one aspect is, like females is one aspect, but the money is the same thing. Oh, that deal just came in. It wasn't worth it. Screw it. I don't care. It's not gonna affect you. So if your energy, right, if this is you, alright, well I don't know what this little hump is right there, but let's say this is you and you're chasing, one girl, what she's gonna do is she's gonna turn her eyes towards somewhere else. Because you are chasing her and she's gonna be chasing other guys. Okay? she's gonna be chasing other guys. She's not worried about you. Why? Because she knows that she can get you any amount of time. Okay? And so initially, what you're doing is you're feeding her your energy. And this is why you cannot give everyone your energy, because everyone is not deserving of your energy. Once you give someone else or anything else your energy, it's your best bet to get a return from it. Majority of people do not get a return for the energy that they put out. Okay? I know this sounds crazy, I know this sounds off the wall and everything, but you gotta get a return for the energy that you put out. If someone is gonna be negative towards you or some any form of way, cut it off. Right? If an investment is going to be a negative investment and you sense it, cut it off. Don't even start it. If something is not going to make you happy or bring you positive enlightenment or energy whatsoever, do not do it. Cut it off. It's not going to do any benefit to you. Okay? So, same thing. I want you to look at this girl as if it's money. Her name is Money. Okay? This is this girl name. If you're chasing money like that, guess what? Money is going to go to somebody else. This is her name, alright? So initially, the best way to attract money is to simply ignore her, cut her off, alright? What happens is she start noticing you chasing other things, right? You can start chasing other things over here, okay? You could start chasing other investments. Alright, let's put everything all wrong. That's alright. For your energy, you can start chasing other investments towards your energy and things of that nature. And guess what's happened is she's gonna start looking at you, alright? So that's what's gonna happen now. Reason being is because your focus and your energy is not towards her, and it's different because she has every other guy in the background chasing her. Alright, all these guys in the background is chasing her. But in reality, what happens is if when all these guys chase her, she feels abundance. She feels as if she can get $1 and she can make an investment anytime. She can flip her money anytime. She can gain anytime because she's living in abundance of attention. If every guy is giving money attention, that she living abundantly because she can easily snap her fingers, roll her eyes, shake her breast, do anything to get an attention. Easily. But if you take away that attention, your energy, which is your attention, you take away that from her and you start focusing on other things, what happens is you start to attract the money towards you. I know that sounds completely crazy and everything, but that's really is kind of a simple way of breaking everything down. And the reason I told the girl, I said a girl, because it doesn't mean, it goes for girls, it goes for guys too. It's both sex. For you ladies out there that's trying to attract a guy, it goes both ways. But the whole idea initially is, to try to attract stuff that's gonna come towards you rather than going towards it. Go about your purpose in life. Focus on your purpose, and initially what's gonna happen is what it is that you desire is going to start following you. Alright? Like for instance, someone can say, hey, Jeremiah, you're a nice guy and everything. Like I can have people say, give me all kind of compliments and things of that nature, or say nice things to me, all that nature. But if I start chasing them, then initially what I'm doing is I'm giving them my energy. And once I swap place and give them my energy, what happens is initially I take away from my own energy and give them, and initially if they don't receive to give it to perceive to like it, then they can reject that at any time. And so what happens is it devalues myself. Like for instance, the Eminem and the MGK, right? Eminem's supposed to be like this rap legend, right? He's supposed to be like a legend. He's been in the game, the music game for over 20 years, probably like over 30 years, a long time, right? But at the same time, initially he still feels as if he had points to prove to people that don't matter. And it's like, you're up here, but you're trying to prove a point to people that's down here. You don't, there's no reason for you to stoop down to their level to try to prove a point, because what you're doing is you're stooping down, and then if they get one little bar above you, then that's it. But you already up here. You can just completely ignore them. They can shoot all they want, but they'll never shoot enough in order to trump you. Okay? So that's the benefit of where he was. But when I seen in the interview initially, he have this facade, he have this feeling like he had to prove a point to these people. So what he's doing is he's stooping up. And what happens in that case scenario is you devaluing yourself. You're breaking yourself down, because people, you already built this value for yourself over the years, through your career, through your actions, through chasing your purpose, and everything you do, you built this value up for yourself. What happens after then is that devalues. You know what? I'm gonna run down, child. That's why. That's exactly why.